Well, just really have to compliment Illinois on the excellent job they did of coming here and really shoot the ball the way they did. To defend, they had a good game plan, especially in the second half. Double teaming, trapping Trevor. We just didn't do the things we had to do, guarding the threes or either switching like we should. Just execution, and we had some time there to foul. We tried to foul at the end to try to get ourselves back in the game, but again, a lot of things they did better than us today. The same issues we had before, as far as taking care of the basketball. And some of this really a real concern, and I keep talking about it, we work on it, and this is interesting that we threw the ball inside today, and we outscored them in the paint. And in games like this, you got to execute down the stretch, and we didn't. Any questions?
Coach, is it tough when you see, the same mistakes that have been plaguing your team all year, and obviously you're trying to make adjustments as the year goes on and deal with those, but when you're not seeing the results?
Well, and it's coming from other areas. We correct one area there, and then today we turn it over to the post a lot. Even though our guards turn it over some, we just can't do it. The flurry there at the end of the first half was kind of indicative of us not playing smart. We get 2 offensive rebounds, throw up an air ball, don't throw it back out, and come back and hit a 3. That's just that's not just playing. We just can't win playing like that. We've got a real issue. Just defining what we need to do, and if we want to play up and down, you can't. You're not going to win scoring 53 points, and this team just can't play like that. We can't play like that. That's a problem.
Do you feel like when 1 or 2 mistakes like that happen, the guys have a tendency maybe to mentally just get themselves down, and then it kind of snowballs from there?
It's. I think sometimes we're trying to do too much, trying to make the great pass. We talked about it before. It's not being cautious because they wouldn't have thrown it. So for the most part, I just like to see them just hold it. And they threw bullet passes and went through. For guys who weren't looking. But then again, those were stationary turnovers that Trevor had in the post. Where guys doubling. But we found another way to kind of lose the game instead of finding ways to win. And that's we're sitting here with 17 wins, and still 5 and 6, and it was a huge game for us. Put us over 500 in the league. I don't know. Maybe we need to do some more as far as the psychology of winning, knowing how to win in big games and important games, and we just haven't rose up. In Michigan at home, we had a great chance then. We just haven't seemed to produce. Whether it's me making a call or whether it's just. Just calling the right play. At the time we wanted to go inside to Trevor. They did a good job of doubling and took the ball away. It's a 1-point game. We fouled a 3-point shooter. Just not smart at all.
So Andre, early on, he hit a 3, and then you took him out and had a few words with him. And after that point, it just seemed like offensively he wasn't really into the game. Taking his own shots. From that point on, did you see a change in him, in his confidence, aggressiveness?
Well, he was tired at the time. He was being a little. When I see a change in his offense or his aggressiveness at all, he was pretty. He shot the ball 10 times. In a game like this, where possessions are, that's a lot of shots. So, I didn't see any change in his aggressiveness or his confidence. He just missed them. He took some bad shots. Got shot blocked. That type of thing, but we really worked hard on sharing the basketball, moving the ball, screening, and we were doing a fairly good job early on. But they made the adjustments. Illinois made some adjustments, and we didn't counter adjust to it by just being stalling with the ball or just being able to finish around the basket. I don't know. Yes. He's struggled shooting the ball last time out at Michigan State, and he struggled today. And I think a lot of it has to do with the opponents.
You had a starting lineup change with Rodney, and then you put Elliott in there. Were you impressed by what you got from Elliott coming back and starting?
Yeah, Elliott gives us everything. He goes hard. He, 2 blocks. He just got 3 assists. I think he was second leading assist guy. He's he struggles when we have to. At the end there, a guy shot 3 of them, but he got out on him and he moves his feet. So I was impressed with. He's been playing well.
Are you noticing anything within the offense you're trying to run that is leading to some of the turnovers, or is it just simply decision-making?
Probably, because we try to do some things, we try to get the ball to certain people, and we've run offenses over the years, and we really have a tendency to, and it's not just one, it's everybody involved in turning it over. The 2 guys that didn't turn it over again, Austin and Joe. Everybody else. And I think we're just trying to be, again, good teams are pressuring us. And but there are mistakes of driving to the basket when we shouldn't be, or throwing the ball out of bounds when a guy comes to the basket. We had a couple times in the second half, Joe was not making a jump shot, so we told him to cut to the basket. We threw 2 of them away when he was cutting to the basket. So we didn't make the adjustments, obviously, as a team or a coach to say, look, he's going to be cutting to the basket now. You'd hope that if I'm passing to you, you would make eye contact and we communicate and not do it. But it didn't happen.
On top of it, to not have Rodney at all today.
Pardon me?
On top of it, just to not be able to have Rodney out there today.
Yeah, because this is a game where, Rodney is, we want to get up and down. We needed more depth. I thought that was, that's one of the areas that might hurt us. But otherwise, we got a good, I thought, you look down at it, you just make some shots and take care of the ball. We can win the game. But who knows whether Rodney's in the game or not. You're not going to win.
How tough is it when try to get guys in the rhythm offensively, but you want to give them rest at the same time, your starters? There's a point here or there where, you want to bring them back in, but at the same time, like I said, you need
Well, the group we had there was playing very well, and I thought, okay, this is going to be one of those games. It's hot, guys exerting a lot of energy. We're trying to get out and guard the threes, trying to monitor, especially, Trevor or anybody. And I thought Mo Walker gave us good minutes. I thought Andre Ingram gave us good minutes. I thought Julian, after he settled down, gave us good minutes. So, we're doing some, we wouldn't be talking about this if I'll be honest with you, we just cut our turnovers in half. We'd be okay. And that's just whether we need to slow it down, just be more patient. I know we have to be more patient, but you want to push the ball off the court. We're just making some tough decisions.